And you're looking live here at the Erie Tiger Gym. Brandon Bird here with you. Sorry, a little bit of a technical glitch. We're still working out the kinks because, you know, we're the Erie Tiger Network. Goodness. Well, welcome in here. It's a great volleyball matchup that we have on deck for you. It's the Erie Tigers versus the Lewis Palmer Rangers. And, well, it's for the right to go to state volleyball. And for Erie, it means it's the right to go to state volleyball for the first time in a couple years. The second time, I should say, over a span of 3 years. And you go back before that, it was a long time. So this volleyball program continues to be on the up and up. You take a look at the top 10 in the state. This isn't seeding. This is just rankings. And Erie's sitting right there at number 6. They're the number 7 seed. You're ready to take on the Lewis Palmer Rangers. So glad you could join us here for this one. We'll get started shortly. They're going to announce the starters in our check. Check. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Sorry, we lost. I mean, our system froze. We don't know why that keeps happening. It does. We're worried. In the event that it does, we'll try and keep it simple and come back up in a really pared down version. But we're looking at our computer usage, and it's not too bad. It says 9 total %. So I don't know what the heck the problem is. Looks like the scoreboard graphics firing. We're actually still about 9 minutes away, so you didn't miss much. But we are live here at the Erie Gym. It's Erie versus Lewis Palmer here in Region 7 for the right to go to state. Lewis Palmer and Erie both knocked off Canyon City. So the winner of this punches their ticket to state, and it should be a fun night tonight. By the way, just in case you are wondering, as we mentioned, that the Tigers are the hosts here in Region 7. If you look at kind of the brackets from around the 4A volleyball tournament, the top overall seed, Palmer Ridge, just up the road from Lewis Palmer. They're number 1. Cheyenne Mountain, also in Colorado Springs, number 2. Windsor, number 3. Thompson Valley, 4. Frederick, 5. Niwot, 6. Erie, 7. If you're an Erie Tiger fan, you got to feel pretty good about that because you've knocked off Windsor. You've knocked off Frederick this season. You've played tough against Cheyenne Mountain, the number 2 seed. So when you look at this season, could the Tigers qualify for state? Well, yes, if they win. Could they potentially even win state? Well, gosh, when you've knocked off Frederick 3-1, Meade 3-2, you've knocked off Windsor in 5 sets, you beat Holy Family, one of the best teams. Well, you got to feel pretty good about that. They did get swept against Cheyenne Mountain, but they played a tough match there. But you got to feel good about Erie's chances. Of course, in Region 7, Lewis Palmer, the 18 seed overall in the 4A. And Lewis Palmer, they come in at 9-14, but they play in a brutal conference. And you look, they kind of came limping in, lost to Rampart, Chaparral, Windsor, Eaton, Longmont on their way into the regional, because before that they were rolling pretty decent. They took a set against Cheyenne Mountain earlier this season. They lost a tough one against Pine Creek. They knocked off Platte Valley, Coronado, Pueblo County. They went to 5 sets against Meade. So this program is certainly no slouch, and it should be a good one here tonight. Tiger fans, we are about 6 minutes and 50 seconds from getting underway here. The clock here was the break clock. Now it's the warm-up clock. That's what confused us a little bit. Well, Tiger family, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the loss of one of our own. Cole Rademacher, a senior from last year's graduating class of 2021, passed away on Sunday night. If you watched any basketball on the Erie Tiger Network, you'd remember Cole's tenacious defense, his relentless motor, and his unselfish play. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Rademacher family and his twin brother, Tristan. Cole was just 18 years old. That was the sound.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
If you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School, well now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETNPatreon.
You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in, Tiger fans. You see Erie's still warming up here. While we have a second, there's really no volleyball regional scores to report. We just kind of looked it up. But in case you're wondering, for the 4A football and some local football in the playoffs, currently Broomfield leading Longmont in the second quarter, 14-6. The Tigers saw both of those teams. The Tigers will see Fruita Monument next week. They knocked off Brighton 63-26. So that could be a real good game as Fruita Monument rolls into Erie. That will be a Friday night game that we will carry live here on the Erie Tiger Network. Golden knocked off Cheyenne, or is ahead of Cheyenne Mountain 41-6. Denver South and Mesa Ridge tied at 14. Ponderosa leading Aurora Central 12-0. And Vista Ridge over Skyline 7-0. That one in the second quarter. Just another couple scores of note. Right now, Frederick smacking Meade 38-19. By the way, and Niwot losing in their playoff, or their last game of the regular season, 26-7 to Northridge. Fort Morgan currently beating Holy Family 21-10. So those are some of the more local scores from around here. But this is all about volleyball here tonight. Should be a good one. The Lewis Palmer Rangers from Monument, Colorado, just north of Baptist Road. And, well, how do I know? I grew up just south of Baptist Road. I think you're a little bit cooler if you grew up in Glen Eagle and went to Pine Creek. I guess they'd go to Discovery Canyon now at this point in time, but just had to work that in there and throw that out there. But we are about ready to get underway. A full broadcast crew for you here. Madison Gambon will be our director. Our replay operator will be Spencer Blaylock, and Dylan Richardson will be operating our camera, one of our cameras. I will actually kind of be on the other camera as the Tigers take to the floor here. We have a packed house. We have a packed house here. As you can see, the Erie student section really filled up. The volleyball parents were nice enough to purchase pizza for the student section to try and pack it out here tonight. And there's even some banners up there that says protect your house and all kinds of good stuff. So we're excited to be here. Should be a fun one here on the ETN. Both teams starting to circle up with the Tigers on the right side. Both teams wearing black, so it could get a little confusing. The nice thing is now in a volleyball this year, the teams have to stay on their side for the entire time. So Erie will be on the right side of your screen, Lewis Palmer on the left side of your screen. And so you see the Tigers giving some final adjustments here. I'll try, Dylan, not to step on any cords here. And here we go. The Tigers will come out with Yana Martinez, Avery Malik. You have Elsa Carreras, Maggie Olson, Rowan Ramsey, and Caitlin Gardner, your starters. And then you will have the libero here tonight, Leana Kitlowski coming in. And she'll replace Martinez here for the Lewis Palmer Rangers. Let's see, it looks like Kendall Burnett out there. We'll get to them here in a second. As there's the serve from Malik into the backcourt. Now quick set out of the middle. Good dig there by the Tigers. Back set by Carreras, far side. Olsen hits it into the blockers, and that goes out of bounds for a Tiger point off the hands of Amaya Speller. And the Tigers lead it here early, 1-0 in set number one. Our scoreboard graphic a little bit defunct today, so you might not see a whole bunch of that. As back to serve for the Tigers is Malik. By the way, shout out to Avery's grandparents watching in Omaha, Nebraska, as that one is onto the Lewis Palmer side. Back quickly to Maggie. She hit it back onto the Lewis Palmer side. Now back set to Maggie. Blocked, kept alive here by the Tigers. Blocked again at the net. Tigers still on the attack, and Ramsey will send that one long. So already some good defense here and an electric atmosphere. You can feel the tension here in the building. And one of our cameras having a little bit of freezy issues. And they did, by the way, give that point to Erie. They said that was tipped. I missed that in all the hoopla. Onto the Lewis Palmer side, and that one is spiked, hits inside, and a point there for the Rangers. Sorry, one of our cameras is frozen, so we're just gonna restart our video. Can you type in bird dog into both of those? Run this camera while one of our cameras is up. So bird dog is the password. Hit restart video. I don't know which is which. If you can look on there and see which cameras, you can click that arrow and go to camera 2 or 1. Sorry, everyone. Had to mute that for a second. Little camera issue. Tigers lead it 4-3 right now here over the Rangers. Always the technical hot mess, trying to push the limits of a student broadcast program. Thanks for being patient here with us. As Maggie Olson back to serve. This one on the Lewis Palmer side, and she fires an ace off the hands of the libero, Chloe Lund. And a 2-point lead here for the Tigers. Olson back to serve again. Olson delivers. Dunn can't handle that one, and another ace here for Erie. And they lead it 6-3. All right, people, we think we fixed our technical issue. We've gone through the ringer the last 2 weeks. Not sure what the deal is, why certain signals keep dropping. I think we need maybe some new cords or who knows what, but we're hoping to get it solved away pretty soon because we're pretty sick of it. But you've been able to see most of the game. Might have had it freeze there for a second as we restarted a couple things. Taking a look there at Hope Esposito waiting. They're a little bit of a substitution issue for the Lewis Palmer Rangers, and Coach Wade Baxter letting his team know, hey, we got to be on the ball here. 11-5 the score here. Erie on top. And I'm not totally sure what's going on. And now they will say that it will be a serve here for Lewis Palmer. So here we go. Onto the Erie side. High into the air goes Kitlowski. Olsen able to track it down. Now back on the Lewis Palmer side. Quick set, far side. Little tapper over. Blocked at the wall. Trapped there by Olsen. Kept alive by Erie. A running, diving dig. Unable to get to that was Rowan Ramsey, but a good effort. And now it's 6 serving 11 here. Esposito back to serve again here for the Rangers. Esposito zips it. Malik goes high. Set in the middle. Tapper over by Moding. Now the Rangers on the attack. That's blocked, kept alive, and the Tigers can't keep it high enough in the air. That was Maya Brown that had the initial kill attempt on that, and the Tigers just couldn't quite handle it. So a little run here by the Rangers, almost a quasi timeout, as Esposito set to serve it here again. Esposito picked up there by Malik, set back to Malik. Malik zips that one long, and another point here for the Rangers. Tigers have relented 3 straight points here, and that lead has been cut in half now. Good serving by Esposito. Short serve, dug out onto the Rangers side. Now quick in the middle, tapper over, diving dig there. They'll say that one touched the floor, and the kill is confirmed. And that one came out of the middle that time by Sophie Easton, the middle blocker, and that'll force the Tigers to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout. 1 minute here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project, at Budget Home Supply, we
Welcome back in here, Erie Tiger Network. Out of the timeout, Rangers serve, and will they pick up an ace? Save there by Erie. Is it enough to get over? It is not, and a point there for the Rangers as they have brought it all the way back to within 1. The good service by the senior captain, Hope Esposito. Esposito sends this one in toward Rowan Ramsey. The little dump set there by Olsen. Now outside attack. Olsen swings in. Rowan digs. Hit by Moding, and that one will go long, and another Ranger point. And after a 6-point lead for the Tigers, the Rangers have rattled off 6 straight to tie it up. Esposito back to serve. Esposito. Olsen sets near side. Malik goes cross court and gets the kill, and the Tigers needed that one. Boy, did they. And it's back to a 1-point lead for Erie. And back to serve is Kitlowski. Kitlowski talked with the assistant coach here, Jesse Ashton, for the Tigers between games. And she said, I tell you what, Kitlowski has done some amazing things this year. As there's Malik at the net to pound one back in toward the Lewis Palmer side. But Coach Ashton said she started out on C team, worked her way up to JV, and here she is in regionals wearing the libero shirt for the Tigers here this weekend. Kitlowski into the back row. Back set near side. Cross court block, but down onto the Erie side. That was Gardner, but it was a good hit by Ginnerman. Kylie Ginnerman, the sophomore outside hitter. And Monument, Colorado has had some outstanding volleyball talent through the years. Colorado Springs really is the hotbed of volleyball talent in the state. When you think about Colorado Springs Christian School and Cheyenne Mountain and Discovery or Lewis Palmer, Palmer Ridge, all those schools have had phenomenal runs in volleyball here over the last 15, 20 years. Far side, down the line. Dug out there. Now back to Olsen. Olsen tries to send it down the line. Kept alive here by the Rangers. Back onto the Tiger side. Maggie bats at far side. Moden goes cross court. That one's dug out there by the Rangers. Dig there by Lund. And that one hit the net. And I think that was Kendall Burnett that hit it. And it fell over on the Tiger side and a Ranger point. We're all tied here at 13. Stewart. Or excuse me, that's Sanderson to serve. Erie will pick it up. Set here to the near side. Malik goes into the back row, partially blocked. Picked up here. Big hit into the net, never got touched. Too many touches as Kendall Burnett could not fire that one over the net on the kill attempt. And a Tiger point, and they lead it 14-13 in an action-packed set number one. The Rangers had to go to a fourth set to beat Canyon City. Canyon City did not come to Erie empty-handed here, as there's an ace off the hands of Chloe Lund. And Audrey Moding gets an important ace. Now Moding will rip this one from the right with the right hand. Lewis Palmer, a little dump attack, and they nail it. That's their setter, Hope Esposito. She's been solid tonight, both in service and now in the little dump set. Back to service, Sophia Easton. Easton rips one. Kitlowski digs. Carreras backs at far side. Malik has switched side. She goes cross court, picked up there by the Rangers. Rangers on the attack, and that one will go a little bit long. Working underneath, that one was Maya Brown. A little too much hot sauce on that one, and the Tigers pick up the point, and they lead it by 2. 16 serving 14 here in the first set. Malik will serve this one. Picked up there by Dunn toward the net. Saved by the Rangers, but now it's too many touches. Too many touches. Okay, it took them a long time to blow that one. Coach Brown out of her seat. Everyone in here, I think, can count to 4. I just couldn't handle the fluttering. Now Tigers to serve it here. Dunn. This one smacked down the line, just tucked it in there. From the outside was Kendall Burnett, the junior outside hitter. And a 2-point lead again. Back to 2 points for Erie. Of course, Lewis Palmer ain't no thing. They came back from 6 down already. That's got to give them tons of confidence. Abby Webb back to serve, one of the other senior captains. She'll rip this one in. Dug there by Rowan Ramsey. Backs at far side. Olsen, tapper over. Gets it to drop in there. Little off-tempo action there from Maggie Olsen. And a perfectly placed ball. And the Tigers lead it by 3 here in the first set, 18-15. Now, Tigers in to serve it. Dunn plays it high toward the rafters. Dug out there by Carreras. Now Olsen will play it over a third time. Dunn passes near side, down the line, hit, and well placed that time. And I thought that might have been, well, not sure. That could have been Abby Webb. That could have been Hope Esposito. Looked up. Couldn't quite see who that is. Tell you what, I'm pulling double duty. I'm trying to do the main cam. I'm doing a pretty spotty job of it, if I do say so myself. And Dylan Richardson doing the artistic cam or close-up cam, the harder camera to operate. He's doing his job well. I'll try and be better here. Ashley Wood set to serve here for the Rangers. Wood delivers it long, and a serving error will make it 19-16. Tigers on top here. Now Maggie Olson back to serve it. Maggie slaps the ball a couple times. Maggie taking a deep breath, the senior, in what will be her last game inside this gym. Rather, last match. Delivers that one. Dunn digs. Far side setup. Big hit. Malik hits it off the Raptors. It kind of took an Erie carom off the Raptors. Back onto the Rangers side. Hit from the outside. Picked up there by Kitlowski. Back set. Moding. That one's blocked but out for a Tiger point. That was a heck of a hit by Ginnerman. But it was a good dig by the Tigers, and they got helped out a little bit by the carom that it took off the rafters. And now the officials want to have a discussion. I thought they're bringing in the linesman. I thought that clearly landed out of bounds. We should be able to maybe see that on a replay. What's wrong? Well, yeah, you can get it now. Yeah, so just go wherever that was. Okay. Slow that. And we'll take another look at this. Did that hit the line? No, see, that was wide. We'll see if our other camera angle shows a different look. Yeah, that is well wide. There you go, the power of instant replay. Gotta love it, Tiger fans. We're eventually getting stuff to work, I think. Had to do a little bit of coaching up, though. Now, Maggie serves it. 20 serving, 16, and she delivers an ace in a crucial time. It's a 5-point lead here for Erie in crunch time in the set, and that'll force a timeout here. Tiger fans going crazy. Tiger team up 21-16. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. Tiger fans, we're not.
Celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you are a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Vern. Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
And welcome back in. You see some of the Tiger fans here. Pretty packed gym as Maggie Olson set to serve this one. And Olson will send this one. Dunn will pick that one. A far side set, and Ginnerman with a big hit dropped in front of Malik. And a much needed point there for the Rangers. Now this one, Moding, back onto the Rangers side. Rangers get blocked at the net, back onto the Erie side, ping-ponging back and forth, and now Kitlowski will pick it up. Rowan just has to pass it over. Quick set in the middle, dug there by Moding. Maggie dumps it perfectly into the middle of the floor. Nobody home for the Rangers, and a point there for the Tigers. We're winding down in this set. My daughter Jackie at home is winding down. A shout out to her. I got a text from my wife that says, give her a shout out. She's still up and watching. So had to work that in, folks. And now back to serve is Rowan Ramsey. Rowan delivers that one in there. Oh, good defense for a moment. And ultimately it'll be Erie that picks that point up as that one flies outside of the antenna. 23, serving 17 here for Erie. And an ace! And it's set point here for the Tigers. Big moment here for this Erie team. Can they get this first set here at home? Got to feel good about that if you're the home team. If you're the Rangers, you've been scrappy, you've come back. And as we know from Erie, just watching them as there's the first set victory on a miscue by Jennerman. And the Tigers take set number 1. The fans pumped up. The team pumped up. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
We are strong and we'll get through this together, but these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Nick from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusty.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a sign on it.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Holst in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen?
And welcome back in here, Erie Tiger Network. Live here again. Tigers still on the right side of the floor, and they hope to be on the right side of the winners column here tonight as well, as the Tigers trying to qualify for state for the second time in 3 years. And this Tiger volleyball program has continued to get better here through the years. Coach Fox, Coach Creek, and now Coach Brown all kind of laying the foundation here for what is now a really good Tiger program. So the referee says that all Tiger fans have to get in the stands. Where did all the fans go? Why?
Probably concessions.
Hot? Tiger fans not allowed to be on the floor, so they're waiting till that happens. A pretty good showing here from the home students. This ball in toward the back line. Tigers on the attack. Olsen, little off-tempo hit. Dug there. Now Dunn passes back. Hit cross court. Dug there by Ramsey. Sets up. It was Gardner, the little softy, and drops it in there for the first point of set number 2. And the Tigers lead it 1-0. They lead it 1-0. We apologize for not having our scoreboard graphic tonight. Just something wrong with it. It's like corrupted and it's causing our system to crash, so we're bailing on it. You might see it pop up every once in a while, but not up to date. Now Lewis Palmer, send one in. Carreras back set, far side for Olsen, and Olsen overcooked it. 1-1. As back to serve, I believe, is that Chloe Lunn? No, she'll hand it off to Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood, sometimes also the defensive specialist. In fact, the roster here for Lewis Palmer has 4 different defensive specialists listed for Lewis Palmer. That one sent in. Carreras will set, punched over by Ramsey. How about that little backhanded punch? Looked like Novak Djokovic coming up to the net and just finding a way to get it to drop on the other side. Or Naomi Osaka or something like that. This one served in. Far side for the Rangers. Blocked at the net by Yana Martinez. Rangers again on the attack. Tapped over. Picked up there by Gardner. Goes high. Ramsey will just soft it on over. Now back set near side. Cross court hit. And a diving Carreras can't get to it. A well struck ball by Hope Esposito. And it seems like every time the ball falls on Hope Esposito's hand, she makes a positive play with it. Hope been solid here. One of the senior captains for the Rangers. Now Chloe Lunn back to serve it here for the Rangers. This one. Back set, far side. Olsen will tap over and gets off tempo again. They're really backing off, and Olsen just says, you know what, I'll go off tempo and I'll make you pay. And now Olsen. Serve it up here for the Tigers. A sizzler that's handled by Dunn, now played over 3rd time by Lewis Palmer. Here comes Erie on the attack, set into the middle. Martinez will just play into the back row, dug there by Wood. Quick in the middle, blocked by Martinez, played over by Dunn. Olsen digs off to Malik. Malik plays it back to Maggie. Maggie punches over, diving dig attempt, no good. And a kill there for Maggie Olsen. Amy Webb just couldn't quite handle the kill that time. And the Tigers lead it 4, serving 2. Maggie will serve it up here for Erie. Another good serve. Got Lewis Palmer a little bit out of system there. Now a big hit by Olsen, and that one is pelted long. Maggie does it all for this Tiger team, just a supreme athlete. Maggie plays setter, outside hitter, a serve specialist. She can do it all here for the Tigers. Now Hope Esposito to serve it. This one handled well by Kitlowski. Quick in the middle, Martinez baps it to the back row. Now near side set, blocked at the net, picked up there by Malik. Maggie backs at far side. Moding goes cross court and dials it in there. It was tipped, didn't matter, touched inside, and Moding with the kill. Coach Brown earlier in the week, got a chance to talk with her a little bit, says Moding is just gotten better and better and better as the season has gone on. Diving dig there for Olsen. Now Malik will play it over 3rd time. Lewis Palmer out of system. They'll play it over defensively 3rd time. Olsen backs at far side. Moding with another kill off the blocker's hands and out. And the Tigers open up a decent lead here in set number 1. 6, serving 3 in the early goings of set number 2, I beg your pardon. Hello, losing my head here. Tigers lead at 1-0. Now Rowan zips it in toward the back row. Rowan Ramsey. Kitlowski digs. Little dump there. Rangers ready for it. Dunn passes to the outside and a good hit by Ginnerman. Didn't put a whole lot of zip on it, but placed it surgically right in the middle. And a point for the Rangers. Ranger fans watching this, staying up late. We'll have to go to the coffee cup tomorrow morning. They're in Monument. Or maybe they are just getting back from their trip to the Rock House. Gotta work in all my Monument references. Lived in Monument myself for about 2 years, so. I know you Lewis Palmer people. I know you well. Little set, far side, cross-court hit. That one was blocked down at the net, and a kill there from the outside for Lewis Palmer. I think that might have been Sophia Easton on the kill there. We've seen Ginnerman work that side, but it looked like players were giving Easton the high fives. Now Sanderson will deliver it onto the Erie side. Martinez, a big hit, but worked underneath it, sent it long. And just like that, we're tied at 6. Sanderson serves wide and a Tiger point. This one hit in toward the corner. Lewis Palmer on the attack from the near side. Blocked at the net, kept alive by the Rangers. Moding digs. Olsen backs it for Moding. That one's blocked inbounds. Big block there for the Rangers. I think it was Kendall Burnett just smacked Sophia Easton in the face on the celebration. They're all smiles. That was a good block there. I think that was Sophia Easton that got the block. And now Easton back to serve for the Rangers. Jump serve with the right hand. Zips it into the back row. Dug there by Ramsey. Set here near side. Olsen. That one's blocked to the net and back-to-back blocks. And that time it was Amaya Speller, the junior middle blocker for the Rangers. And the Rangers have their first lead in the set since, what was it, 2-1? Now Easton will deliver this one. Dug there by Kitlowski into the net. And 3 or 4 straight points by the Rangers as back goes Easton again. Little run here by the Rangers. They've got some momentum. See what the Tigers can do here defensively. Kitlowski digs. Maggie Olsen backs at far side off tempo. Hit by Moding. Tell you what, if your bombs aren't getting through, just drop it over the little wall of blockers, and that's exactly what Moding did there. Moding slaps it with the right hand. Dug there in the corner. Second hit attack, and the little dump works out well for Maya Brown. Now Maya Brown will come out, and Abby Webb will check in to serve here for LP. This one played over. Rowan Ramsey digs. Carrera sets. Little off-tempo hit. Dug there nicely by Lewis Palmer. Now they'll play it over third time, and a double touch called on the Rangers. The fans from Monument don't like it. But their jeers to no avail. Set quickly in the middle. Picked up there by the Tigers. Carreras back sets. Olsen swipes it down the near side, and it was Just well placed by Olsen. She saw that opening, went down the line of the net, and it was not handled particularly clean. And a timeout here by the Rangers. Tigers, they're tied 10-10. We'll take a quick timeout here on the ETN. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 10-10 to score here. Avery Malik back to serve here. Malik floats one in toward the back row. Picked up there by the Rangers. Blocked at the net. Far side. Swiped it wayward that time was Esposito. And the Tigers will pick up the point there out of the timeout. Malik to serve. Freshman Avery zips it into the back row. Picked up there, second hit attack, and the Tiger wall just got caught flat on their feet, the front row anyways. They all stopped and just got caught ball watching. Hoping that the back row would come up and get that one. They were a hair late to react was the three back there for the Tigers. And now it's Ashley Wood back to serve here for the Rangers. Picked up there by Kitlowski. Running pass from Olsen. Kitlowski plays it over third time. High toward the rafters. Jimmerman tried to drop it in front of Kitlowski. Second hit attack by the Tigers. Now a big hit by Maggie Olsen, and it went wide. She tried to absolutely pummel that ball and just got a little bit too underneath it. Now Wood will serve it down the line. Dug there by Ramsey. Set near side. Hits off the top of the tape from Ramsey. Dunn will pass it near side. Esposito softs it over. Picked up on a nice diving dig by Olsen. Now Carreras has to play it over third time. Rangers on the attack out of the middle. And a little kind of mistimed swipe, but Speller still able to get way up there, catch a piece of it, and send it home for the kill. And now the Rangers lead by a pair. This one sent in long. Ashley Wood, a little bit long on that one. Now Abby Webb, or excuse me, that is Sutton Sales for the Tigers. Wait, is that Salez? Should pay more attention. We have not seen Sutton all year, so we'll have to pin that one down. Now Chloe Lunn to serve it here for the Rangers. And long again, and a little bit of a struggle here the last few serves from the Rangers, but Erie hasn't quite been able to take advantage as Maggie Olsen set to serve this one. The senior will smash it with the right hand, zips it over the net, back out of the Tigers side after one hit. Olsen sets near side. Ramsey gets blocked And that one is down and in, and it was a sharp block that time by Hope. That is Abby Webb that time that got the block. And now Hope Esposito back to serve here for the Rangers. Now set near side. Big hit from Moding. The dig went all the way into the rafters. That was the same player that hit it twice, and there it is. It was Esposito. She hit it up in the rafters. It came down, and she was the only one there, so she just hit it like she was supposed to, and sometimes confidence goes a long ways. I think for a second it had a couple people fooled anyways. Esposito, back set near side. Big hit. Ooh, that whistled long, and that did not hit a Tiger. So Erie point as Rowan Ramsey goes back to serve. Ramsey in toward the back corner. Dunn digs. Played over softly third time, partially blocked. Picked up there by Olsen. Olsen to Ramsey. Softy over there by Moding. Now Lewis Palmer can set a big attack up, and they do. And that was a big hit by Jennerman. And Jennerman will give Lewis Palmer the 1-point lead. Crunch time here in set number 2 in the late teens. Who can seize control as you go into the 20s and the backstretch? This one played on the Erie side. Kitlowski digs. Set into the middle, and Moding just played it over. Not quite in rhythm. Blocked at the net by Erie. Lewis Palmer still on the attack out of the middle. Blocked again by Erie. Lewis Palmer, they'll just say, you know what, just take it on your side. Olsen backs at far side. Moding goes cross court into the back row. Picked up there nicely that time by Stewart. Blocked at the net. Yana Martinez maybe got a piece of that. Now Malik with the hit. That one's blocked, kept alive by Ramsey. Diving dig and not able to quite get there. Were the teammates there to help out Kitlowski in her diving attempt. It's a 2-point lead here for Lewis Palmer. And a timeout here from Coach Brown. Wants to talk things over with her gals. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. Yeah.
We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service and strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of the solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Farming's landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. It'll be Lewis Palmer back to serve. That's Maddie Sanderson. Sanderson in towards Ramsey. Quick by Maggie, and that's how you dial it up in the coaches huddle. The quick little play there, and Yana Martinez finishes the point with an off-tempo. Off-tempo, extremely effective tonight for Erie. Now Kitlowski, the tennis prodigy at one time, becoming a volleyball prodigy before our eyes. Dig there by Ramsey. Back set far side, little swiper there by Moding. Big hit, blocked at the net. I think that was Caitlin Gardner. That one stung off her hands as rear and back was, I believe that was Kendall Burnett, and she unloaded on that one. Tigers still able to get the block and control the block. Kitlowski in toward the back row. Back set. Oh, and Rangers on a different page there. Almost got caught empty-handed. Malik's kill attempt is dug out. And now Lewis Palmer, they just look a little bit out of sorts. So it's coming out of that timeout. They haven't been on the same page. Kielowski with the serve, done, Diggs. Quick set in the middle. Oh, that one just went a little long. And it's a 2-point lead for Erie, so a 2-point deficit up to a 2-point lead. And Kielowski back to serve again. On to the Lewis Palmer side. Far side set, Burnett a big hit, blocked again. I don't know if that was Moding or Gardner that blocked it. But right now, they're throwing a block party. Get out the chips and salsa and the boom boxes. Now backside set, cross court. Olsen Diggs. Far side for Moding. That one's blocked, and once again, Tigers deliver. Moding on that side. It was going in a diving attempt by Lund, and she couldn't get it, and that has the Tiger fans and the players pumped up. 21-17, we'll take a quick timeout here on the ETN. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Saw a little replay action there as we came in. And it is hot in here. I mean, real hot. You can see Kielowski. She's trying to fan herself off. We're dying up here in the bird's nest. Madison Gambon, our producer, giving fake laughs at that one. 4-point lead here for Erie. Brandon Bird here with you. Madison Gambon, our producer. Spencer Blaylock, our replay operator. Dylan Richardson, our second camera operator here as that one goes long. And the Tigers are widening out the lead late. This is bad news for Ranger fans. They felt like they could have taken control of this set, and the Tigers have seized it since Coach Brown's timeout. In the middle, that one is blocked, and another block for Erie, and that looks set up well on the quick middle from Linderman, and Tigers were ready. 23, serving 17 here. Tigers up a set already. Kielowski delivers it into the back row. Played high there by Burnett. Set back to Burnett. She'll go cross court. Diving dig there. Ping pong action. Tigers couldn't get underneath it. And a point there off the hit of Burnett. And let's see, you will emerge from the corner here for the Rangers. That is Sophie Easton who will serve it. And Easton delivers it. Dug there by Kielowski. Olsen has to just pass it back into play. Good hit from Moding, kind of leaning back, and it led to a kill. Just once again, Lewis Palmer not quite settling underneath that. The first touch wasn't clean. Easton tried to hit it and then caught a little bit off balance with Sanderson. Now, set point serving 18 here for Moding. Tigers in firm control. Backside set, cross court hit, Moding digs. Olsen taps over second time, works out like a charm. Tigers take set number 2, 25-18. They got a 2-set-to-none lead. The Tiger fans are pumped up. The players are high-fiving. We'll take a timeout as we head to set number 3.
Or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number, 303-828-0454, or go to carewayortho.com.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Wow, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
If you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School, well now you can. We have
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as we get you set here for set number 3. Tigers lead it 2-0. That was a hotly contested second set, both in the closeness and how freaking hot it is in this gym. My gosh, our producer wearing a hoodie. I think she's lost her mind a little bit. It's a UCLA hoodie, and she says, "Go Bruins always," and then she gave a loud 8 clap. So a long discussion here. I know between sets, the official was talking with the athletic director, Justin Carpenter. Now the official going to have a chat there with Coach Brown. Not sure what is going on exactly. What in the wide world of sports is going on? A lot of discussion here, and finally I think we're ready to go. Our broadcast crew is ready to go, but finally the officials on the same page here. Malik will serve it first here for the Tigers. She'll deliver it into the back row here for the Rangers. Far side set, Burnett. Full momentum forward. Good dig there by the Tigers. Good start here for Erie. A big hit, and Ramsey's attempt could not be dug. And Rowan Ramsey absolutely blistering the ball with that hit. Goodness. And now a 1-0 lead here for Malik to serve. Malik into the back row. Quick set out of the middle. Blocked again. And oh man, Caitlin Gardner, she's throwing the block party. She says, "Come to my street." That's where the block party's at. Goodness. Tigers continue what was a phenomenal stretch run of the second set in terms of defensive play. Dig there by Carreras. Olsen goes cross court. Nice dig here on the near side. And it's into the back row, high up toward the rafters. Back set Carrera. And Olsen couldn't quite, she just didn't have enough room to squeak it inside of the antenna. And a point there for the Rangers. And now Abby Webb to serve. That one's a low sizzler, picked up nicely by Ramsey though. Ramsey hits it into the net, and they'll say that never was touched by Rangers, so too many touches for the Tigers that time. A good call. And now Webb will serve it again here for Lewis Palmer. Little floater, dig there. Carreras backs at far side, and Olsen, Olsen tattooing that ball with her hand. Check that ball, it might look like Wilson after that hit, a little bloody imprint of a hand. That was an absolute rocket from Maggie Olsen. And now Celeste to serve. Far side set, cross court, dig there by Sutton. And Sutton will have to play it over third time. Good job by Olsen to corral. Now hit, blocked at the net, and another Tiger point. And Yana Martinez in there on the block. Maggie Olsen, I think, in there on the block. Now set here, near side punched over. Olsen will dig. Carreras. Ramsey tried to swipe it over. Still on the Tigers side. Kept alive by the shoulder of Maggie Olsen. And the Tigers just have been really good defensively. And they'll say that one sails wide. The Rangers thought they had themselves a kill. Nope, they did award that to the Rangers. Well, it was the Ranger reaction. They kind of looked stunned there for a second. After they were clapping, I thought they changed the call. Caitlin Gardner trying to check back in here for Erie. They'll allow that substitution to happen, and then Gardner will sit right back out as Kitlowski, the libero, gets to freely substitute in. Ashley Wood will serve it here for the Rangers. Ramsey, Carreras, back set, Olsen off tempo. Dunn has to come forward to dig it. Set back up, little off-tempo hit by Jennerman. Now it is Olsen again, and that one had too much hot sauce. It wasn't hit overly hard, it was just kind of a buzzer off the hands. And now Maggie Olsen will set to serve 5, serving 3 here in the third set. Tigers took the first 2. Maggie zips it into the back row, not handled that cleanly. Now Jennerman, who didn't handle it cleanly initially, I think that kind of threw her focus off a little bit and just didn't handle the pass to her very well. Olsen to Jennerman, digs. Played over third time by the Rangers. Kitlowski, Maggie, back set for Moding. Moding actually kind of miscued it, but it was placed well. So the Rangers kind of have to scramble. Ramsey, Olsen, near side. Ramsey off tempo, almost went across the line. And now a cross-court hit, a high dig there by Olsen. Olsen will play it over a third time. Rangers on the attack. Far side, Jennerman goes cross-court. Ramsey tapped over by Martinez. Back onto the Rangers side. Long kind of meandering rally here. Almost golf-like. Moding with a big hit, though, trying to reinsert some energy back into this one. A good dig there by Wood. Now played back over by Wood. Olsen sets near side, tapped over. Ramsey down the line, but wide. Long rally. Not a ton of big hits or wild dives or anything. Just kind of, all right, you have it. All right, you have it. And eventually ends appropriately, I guess, in a miscue. Now Dunn into the net. 7 serving 4 here for the Tigers. Rowan Ramsey back to serve. Rowan, a junior, delivers that one into the back row. Far side setup. Jennerman goes cross court, partially blocked to the net. Olsen will try and do a little dump set there into the Ranger side. Now Olsen will dig. Back to Olsen. Olsen, the big hit. Oh, man. Oh, that one was kept. No, they did call that a Tiger point. Lewis Palmer saying that was trapped. I didn't see that. That might be replay worthy on that one. Ooh, was that kicked? We might have to play that one more time after this point and really slow that down there at the end. And there's an ace for the Tigers. Let's go back to that previous play there. And let's take a look, and we'll slow this down. And that was, I'll tell you what. You know, the way it bounced, I think if it hit the foot, I don't know if it would have carried him that high. Hard to tell. That could have hit a foot, though. Hard to tell from our angle up here. Now back set far side. Jennerman plays it over third time. Martinez. Olsen sets far side for Moting and dropped it in there. And the Tigers starting to feel it a little bit now. They've stretched out a 6-point lead, and we got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Tiger players, they're pumped up. They're high-fiving. We'll take a timeout as well on the Erie Tiger Network.
We have set up a Patreon, a way for you to send us a monthly pledge and provide funding for the program as we get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can see ETN face throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email third_brandon@sbbsd.org. This is $25 commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast of music and help support this program by becoming a member of our page by going to bit.ly/ETNPatreon.
Sound. Seeing a little bit of instant replay there. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. As Ramsey will serve it up here for the Tigers, and too many touches for the Rangers out of the timeout. And Erie, I think, starting to feel it. Ramsey again to serve. Out of the middle, off tempo. Dug there by Malik, back to Malik, and that was blocked, down and in, and a big block that time for Sophia Easton, and Lewis Palmer needed that. They are on the wrong side of the momentum game right now. Kitlowski with the dig. And that one's partially blocked at the net. Now picked back up by Erie. Dunn. Set far side. Jennerman, big hit. Good partial block and then a dig by Malik. That set though too close, and Malik able to punch back into the corner. Well placed. Tigers have to scramble and rally to get, and they do. Back on the Lewis Palmer side. They're a little bit out of system. Hit out of the middle and then eventually falls onto the Erie side for a Lewis Palmer point. That was a little bit of as we like to say once in a while, cue the yakety sax music, or the Benny Hill music, as a little bit of a circus there. Now a floater. Doug, back set, far side, Moting with a big hit, caroms off the blockers. Now picked up here for Lewis Palmer, onto the Tigers side. Moting again, unloads, it's blocked, and a big block again out of the middle, and Lewis Palmer starting to figure things out a little bit there defensively. Couple big blocks by Sophia Easton, and it's 7 serving 15, and every time it's a run by Lewis Palmer, it seems like it's Hope Esposito that is serving for them. Olsen backs at far side, Moting goes off tempo, Dunn that time, or Lund with a nice dig. Hit over by Olsen, running pass toward the net, and that just couldn't quite link up with a teammate, not far enough to go over, and the Tigers will take the freebie. Now Kitlowski set to serve. Kitlowski into the back row. One hit onto the Tiger side. Oh, man, Gardner tried to hit a bomb. Didn't matter. Still fell to the floor on the Rangers side. Gardner tried to tee one up and smash it home and couldn't quite do it. It hit the top of the net, but even it came in with such force, it just not in system that time was Lewis Palmer, and now a lift. Yep, lift called. Hey, if I tell you what, if I can see it up here, it happened, because I'm not usually good at picking up on the lifts. Now Kitlowski, far side. Hit by Lewis Palmer. Now Moding trying to deliver a bomb and a net. No, too many touches. They'll say that never went over. And it is 14-8. 8 serving 14, rather. Lewis Palmer, and that is Maddie Sanderson coming in to serve for the Rangers. The Rowdy Rangers. And there's a nice hit by Malik. Rangers representing the Tri-Lakes area. You have the Woodmore, Palmer Lake, Palmer Lake, Monument Lake. All right there, a beautiful part of our state. Now a diving dig, punched over by Olsen, and it was blocked down and in for a Tiger point. And Erie doubling up Lewis Palmer, and we might go home in a sweep here. Can they punch their ticket to state? They only have 9 more points to go. Moding to serve. Slaps the ball with the right hand. In toward the back line. Set up far side. Big hit by Burnett. That one sails long. No Tiger touched it. They begged for it. Didn't happen. 17 serving 8 now for Erie. Moding again to serve. Dropped in toward Lund. Set quick in the middle, and a good quick little attack that time drawn up. That was Sophie Linderman, the middle blocker on the hit, and breaks the streak of Tiger points. It's now 9 serving 17. This one hit in toward the back row and not quite handled that time by Rowan Ramsey. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. This broadcast brought to you by Gen Realty, the Gen Realty broadcast booth. So glad you could join us. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to the Erie Tiger Network. As this one is set up in the middle. Played over. Lewis Palmer on the attack from the near side. Cross-court hit. Dig there. Olsen goes cross-court, and another Tiger point. Tigers, they haven't been pummeling the ball like we see at times this year. They've just been surgical in their attack here tonight. And it has been fun to watch if you are a Tiger fan. Malik goes cross-court with it. Dig there. Now played over. In toward the back line. Carreras, near side, Ramsey goes cross-court, buries it home. It's a 9-point lead for the Tigers. 19-10, they're 6 points away from locking up a spot at the state tournament. We'll be doing the chicken dance next week. There is the play into the back row. Near side, cross-court, and that will come up short. And right now the court is tilted in Erie's favor. Tiger fans can start to feel it. 10-point lead. Tigers 5 points away. Dump. Good diving dig there by Kitlowski. Kept alive. Swiped on over third time. Lund passes back. Burnett goes down the line, dug there by Kitlowski. Carreras high into the air. Little off-tempo hit. Well struck again. It's Maggie Olson, and the Tigers lead by 11. Can you believe it? And I think Lewis Palmer, in the body language, is starting to sense that their season is drawn down to an end. See if they have some gusto left in them here. Burnett goes cross court, dug there by Malik. Carreras back set far side. Olsen! Oh! My goodness! Firing laser beams out there is Maggie Olsen. It skimmed off a Lewis Palmer arm, but that was an absolute tracer bullet from Maggie. Now quick in the middle, a little tap over, punch back over by Maggie. Back set near side, cross court hit, and that one is down and in for the kill from Sophia Linderman. 22-11 here. The Tigers are 3 points away. Tiger fans, we're so glad you could join us on this journey. We know NFHS carries every game. That means we're guaranteed not to broadcast from state volleyball video. As Carreras will set this one up for Olsen, and she'll get underneath it. We're hoping that maybe we can do some audio. The tough thing is logistically that's a little bit challenging for us, especially down in Colorado Springs, which is where the state tournament is held after years and years at the Denver Coliseum. Will now be in Colorado Springs, I believe, at the World Arena. Big hit, Ramsey! Oh, goodness, I said the Tigers weren't unloading big hits, but they have down the stretch, and you're going to have to pull splinters out of that ball as it indented the floor. Goodness, 2 points away here. Now Sutton to serve it. Lewis Palmer on the attack. That one hit the top of the net and bounced in front of a diving Celeste, and back to a 10-point Tiger lead. 13 serving 23. Erie 2 points away from region championship point. And we'll have Dylan zoom in on the plaque here in a little bit. And you can see what it looks like because it's right in front of Grammy Tammy down there. As there's a floater in toward the back row. Moding quick. Martinez off tempo, and the Tigers have region championship point. And there it is. There is the championship trophy for winning the region. Can the Tigers secure it here? And now Olsen set to serve. This Tiger team has had a fun season. It should continue beyond this weekend. That's blocked down and in for a Ranger point. Not quite yet, Tiger fans, but they're on the cusp. Is this the moment? Lunn will deliver this into the back row. Dug there by Kitlowski. Out of the middle. Martinez a big hit. That'll do it! Yana Martinez sends him to state. The Tiger fans hulling up, and even a few tears starting to flow. The last time that these seniors will ever step foot on this court, and they do it as regional champions. And celebrating in Top Gun style. That's been their theme this year. Trying to be good wingmen for each other. And now they get to extend their season for one more week. They're going to state. The fans will join them here soon. Hugs and tears of joy all around for the Tiger fans. And Lewis Palmer, their season will end. It will be the last game in the uniform for Anna Groth, Abby Webb, Hope Esposito, Kinsey Underwood, and Tori Stewart and Ashley Wood. And so we thank you so much, our friends from Monument, for joining us here tonight. But it's the Tigers that are regional champs here, and they will go to state next weekend in Colorado Springs. Tiger fans, Thank you for joining us. Please consider supporting us on our Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network, especially as playoff rights start to build up here, as these games are not free to stream once we hit the playoffs. So this game costs us a little chunk of change, and you can see Meredith Olson coming in, hugging her sister Maddie. Pretty good sight down there. Tiger fans, hope you enjoy this. Hasn't happened too often here at Erie High School. Erie qualified for state a couple years ago before the pandemic season. And before that, I mean, you got to go way back, maybe even into the 90s. I don't totally remember. We'd have to track down Coach Tanaka for that one. So figure out that maybe Coach Fox even knows. But thank you for joining us here tonight. It was a fun broadcast for us with the instant replay, with the filler camera, with Madison directing. So for Madison, Spencer, and Dylan, I'm Brandon.